wonder why um, some people just seem to be so clear on what is it that they want to be doing, and just this sense of purpose. And you see what they do, they have so much conviction and passion behind what they're doing. And then there are others who are just very content with living as they are, and don't really are bothered, uh, really, in terms of what is the bigger impact that they're making in the world, or if there should be something else that they should be doing with the world. They're perfectly content as they are. And maybe you've also felt the same way as well, in terms of, like, you've been perhaps very content with living as you are, and then one day you just woke up and then you just felt like something's missing, as if there's something more that you should be living or doing. Like there's this nagging feeling inside of you from your soul that just keeps saying that there's something more that you should be living and doing, and you don't know why all of a sudden you have that feeling, and what do you even do about that? Hi, I'm Jacqueline, and welcome. We at Joyful Living Mindset are so excited that you're here, because we believe that you have a great gift within you that's going to uplift humanity in some significant way, and we're here to help you navigate that journey and live your truth. So today I want to talk about, in the previous videos, we talked a lot about purpose, and like I shared over and over again, the conversation of purpose is so much bigger than what many people give it credit for or really understand. And there's just so many nuances, so many complexities. In the previous videos, I've actually even walked you through the 5 steps of how to discover your purpose. But the truth of the matter is, there's a very simple yet very, very valid question to be asked, is that when is your calling for purpose activated? Just like what I shared earlier, like why is it that some people can be perfectly happy, content where they are, and then others who they just have this drive, like there's more that they need to be doing, and they're just driven to discover that and pursue that. So what's the difference? So I wanted to dedicate this time in this episode to really break that down. When is your calling for purpose activated? And what I have found is that there's actually 4 factors that determines if and when your calling for purpose is activated. First is your survival needs are met, meaning you are able to make a living to support your life or your family's life and have a comfortable living. Second is you're no longer satisfied with the status quo, meaning that before, whereas it was fine, the status quo, it served more as a guidance for you, but now you tend to be kind of frustrated with it and feel like suffocated, restricted by it. It's like, but why? Why does it have to be this way? Why can't it be another way? Right? You start to question things, and you start to even have a desire to challenge the way things have always been, to improve things and make it better. Third is you're seeking more structure and direction for your life, because you're starting to realize that, gosh, I'm just kind of like living life by default, and I want to have more clarity in terms of where I should be taking my life, and the direction that I should be steering it, and give it more structure than just this default living and reacting to life however things come and go. And then fourth is that you have a burning desire deep within you to make a deeper and bigger impact in the world. Now, with those 4 things, the more those criteria are checked off, the more you meet those 4 criteria, the stronger this urge and this feeling within you is activated. And it's just like you almost, as if you drive yourself mad of like, oh my gosh, it's like, I know I should be happy with my life right now. On paper, it's perfect. And I know I have so much to be thankful for. I'm happy for it. But for whatever reason, I'm just not satisfied. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with what's going on with your life, or that you're in the wrong relationship or the wrong job, or anything like that. It just means that you're just simply activated. More specifically, the calling on your life has been activated, because now your soul is like, okay, now that we have we're self-sufficient, and we're yearning for more growth. We are seeking, we want to have to see the bigger picture of our life, like more direction and a vision for our life. And we want to make a bigger impact, right? And kind of like leave a legacy, like a meaning legacy. Now your soul is saying, okay, now you're ready. Now we are ready to activate and find out like what that calling is on our life is. And then that's when you start to have this stirring, this nagging and this stirring, and it just won't subside. It just won't let you be at peace until you go to lengths and measures to figure out what is your purpose. So if that is you, if that is the place where you are at right now, then congratulations. That just means that your soul is calling you forth to live, love, lead, and serve at a higher capacity. And that just means that you have expanded yourself, your capacity enough to now to step up and live, serve, and love and be at a higher capacity than what you have previously been living. And that's why that you have that nagging feeling in your soul, right? There's more to life than what I should be living. And it is, yes, it could be a very frustrating thing, but it actually ends up being a very beautiful thing, because that is a clear sign that the gift that I had mentioned earlier, where each one of us have a great gift within us that's going to lift humanity in some significant way, like that gift is about to be birthed through you. And all it takes is for you to put in the time, put in the effort, and be willing to uncover what that beautiful gift is inside of you, to bring forth out into the world and serve and benefit all of humanity with that. So I hope that was helpful. I know that for me, it took me a long time to realize that, just that simple concept of like, well, I was living perfectly fine before. And then all of a sudden, one day I woke up and the life that I was perfectly fine living before is like no longer enough for me. And I just had this guilt, and it is frustrating. And I also had this guilt and this shame, this judgment going on inside of like, oh my God, what's wrong with me, right? Why can't I be happy where I am? And so I wanted to share that with you, that it really, when that happens, there's nothing wrong with you. This is just a natural process that everybody goes through once you're activated and you're about to step up and level up and serve at a higher capacity than you've ever been before in your life. So congratulations. And that is why we are here in this community, in this channel, to help you navigate through that journey and help you figure out, like, the steps along that journey, what to expect, what you should consider, what you can do, and just to help you, guide you along on that journey to live your truth and bring that gift out to the world. So hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or need further clarification. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.